years ago, the Beanie Baby craze was at a fever pitch. Long lines stretched outside gift store doors. Retailers imposed limits on Beanie Babies per customer.
Real Thai Beanie Babies in a mini size.
In 1997, Thai unveiled its teeny beanies at McDonald's across the country, and everyone justifying their collection said these will be worth something someday.
I think it's pretty hilarious that people back in the day were like, oh, we're buying these to put our kids through college, and now it's 2016 and scoop here will cost you a whole $1.
Garrett Manry is a vintage dealer at Nostalgia in West Knoxville, where one of his fellow vendors has a handful of Beanie Babies and teeny beanies for sale.
He's selling for a whole $3, which I think several years ago would not have been the case.
Originally priced at about $5 per beanie, they're now listed for $3.99 at A.C. Moore Arts and Crafts Store in West Knoxville.
What we have here are just the classic Beanie Babies.
Starting in the late 90s, the value of rare and retired beanies quickly shot up.
Some are worth something, and some are not worth as much.
Dr. Lori is an antiques appraiser who says beanies now sitting in your attic or under your bed could be worth something.
They're sometimes called the first wave. And the first wave are 9 particular Beanie Babies that were introduced quite early on in the early 1990s, and they still hold their value better than some of the ones that they were making in, the early 2000s and this kind of thing.
But it depends on condition. If you're curious about your vintage beanie's value, you can always approach an appraiser. Hot Wheels, Cabbage Patch dolls, superheroes, Star Wars figures, and Barbies are also toys that can hold value.
Particularly the Barbies that relate to celebrity, right? Or a particular season, right? Or a particular event. So some of them had holiday Barbies, or the Barbies that were in wedding gowns because of Princess Diana's wedding in 1981.
They're just good little toys,
A.C. Moore manager Joe Peace says collectible value aside, these little guys have broad appeal.
Mainly because they're cuddly, and kids love small little stuffed animals.
And for kids and parents of the 90s who bought into Beanie Mania, much of the fun was in the hunt, and you can't put a price on that. Becca Habegger, WBIR 10 News.